Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah, beautiful souls. How are you guys doing? I hope each one of you is doing fine. Today I'm going to discuss and share some of my very thoughtful insights which I have gained till now as a fifth year medical student. So let's not delay and begin with this video. First and foremost, I have noticed that we are taught in a certain way that we tend to normalize the complexity and the beauty of a human body. Like, we forget how beautifully Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us, and once we start our med school and we start our studies, we are no longer in the awe of this marvelous creation. I mean, we totally forget how beautifully Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us and how glorious mechanism he has put into this body. See, we are taught like this, that this is a human body, this is its normal anatomy, this is its normal physiology, and once a microorganism enters the body, this is a certain way our body reacts to this, and they've made it so normalized that we are okay, we just take it in ourselves. Like, but if we really think about it, how complex a human body is. In fact, any creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be it solar system, be it animals, be it the smallest atom which is hydrogen, anything in itself very complex. Like every single fossa, every single groove on a bone, they have a specific reason to it. Maybe some nerve passes by, maybe some muscle needs to attach to the particular groove, and these small things are not just normal. The shapes of our ligaments, the specific reasons we have ligaments in our body, this is not something which we can ignore and just get normalized to it. We need to reflect on these, because these are the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The way WBCs fight with a foreign particle in our body, and the genetic changes, I mean the mutation, even if there is a mutation in a single gene, you might go through some serious conditions. DNA in itself is a quite complex structure. I mean, you cannot even see it with the naked eye, but you see, you learn it, how complex it is. So how precisely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would have worked on it. So my point is, guys, that you should always be in this wonder of the creation. I mean, you guys should not act like robots chasing for those grades. You should always be in awestruck of this creation. See, if you're chasing those good grades in med school, you might be the topper of your university, you might get some very great scholarships, but if you're not in the awestruck of this miracle of this human body, it might be challenging for yourself to keep you motivated throughout this journey. It's not a 1 year or 2 year journey, it's a lifelong journey being in a med school. One of the benefits of reflecting on this creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while studying is that it brings you gratitude, and you start acknowledging the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The second point which I have learned throughout this journey is that medicine is not just a very good career, but it's a profound journey, and also it is a noble profession. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, and whoever saves a life, it will be as if they saved all of humanity. So it's something very huge. As a doctor, you are saving lives of many people throughout your career, throughout your whole life. By the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, definitely He has chosen you to be one of those person who becomes a reason for a person to get healthy again. Also, medicine is not only learning about the sciences, anatomy, physiology, pathology. No, it's also about, it involves the Islamic concept of ilm, which means knowledge, and amal, which means action. So we are taking the knowledge, we are gaining the knowledge, and then we're applying it into our practice. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those who are seeking knowledge but are also practicing that knowledge. They're bringing that knowledge into their lives. So it's not just that you're gaining, but you're not putting that into your life. Same with the Quran. Quran is meant to be implemented on. It's not just you're reading and you're okay, sometimes you're looking to the translation, but are you implementing on that? In medicine, we do the same. We gain the knowledge and we practice it. We don't leave our knowledge somewhere, it's not just left behind, it's coming in our use every single day. We're using it to help others. Lastly, I would say that if you're in a med school or even if you're starting, I would suggest you to look into your intentions. Just sit down and have a thoughtful reflection on your intentions. Why do you want to become a doctor? Why do you want to step into this journey? Do you have a desire to help others and fulfill the teachings of Islam? Or are you influenced by external pressure or any expectations? And if external expectations or pressure is your reason to be in this profession, then I would suggest you to first talk with your family and friends, have some discussions, and try to convince them that it might not be a good fit for you, because it requires a lot of energy, and if you are not willing to do it with that desire, and you're not willing to do it with those good intentions or that passion, you might not be able to give your best in this. And if you cannot, then it's never too late to take advantage of this noble profession. It is a good place to be in. Maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen you to help others. Maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written your rewards through this profession. Medicine is a good chance to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through studies. Every single patient encounter, every single diagnosis you give, every single treatment you give, and every single disease you learn about gives you an opportunity to have gratitude, to reflect on the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to you with health and to your family. So that's it from my side. These were few reflections which I had throughout this journey till now, and I hope you guys benefit from them, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this journey easy for you all.